Hello everyone, we are back with more Star Wars: The Old Republic. Hello Mel, thank you. Mel, I don't know if you heard, but for the first time ever, the first time in my life, playing FF10, I finally dodged 200 lightning bolts in a row. In fact, I dodged 266 because somehow I miscounted 66 times while doing it. Although I think some of those were on purpose. I definitely think some of those were on purpose because I was trying to do a margin of error thing where I did like 20 more just in case. Chocobo. Welcome, Chocobo. It was. We started anime night around 9 p.m. and I got it around 1 a.m. FF10, which I think you should play because I think you'd like FF10 overall. It has a lot of inspirations from Japanese mythology in its storytelling, particularly the story of Susanoo and the Yamato no Orochi. And given that you are a pretty big well, when it comes to Japanese knowledge, you're probably my go-to person. Am I enjoying FF16? I love it. I have a few complaints about it. One, they went back to the very, very, very obvious linear storytelling that you see in Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy 13, which is okay. All Final Fantasy games are linear. It's just it's hidden by an illusion of a semi-open world, whereas this one doesn't really have that. They decided to go with the world map and just areas you zone into, which again is fine. It's not my favorite, but the overt racism is a big turnoff. Unfortunately, yes, that is a thing in there. But no. The characters involved in that that you interact with, for the most part, do learn that they are being stupid in their views. I also don't like how FF16 has gone back to this thing where treasure chests are fucking pointless. Okay, they're not pointless, but they don't have an oomph like, oh my god, I just found a cool weapon. Which, yes, I did finally find a treasure chest that had a cool weapon in it the other day. But for the most part, almost every treasure chest I find is just a dump of upgrade items that I can't even use because they won't give me any equipment to upgrade. I've been stuck using the same pieces forever. Why am I... What's... I'm kind of surprised now Shaddai even has a police force. Alright, where am I going anyway? Be good, this tells me nothing. It's like, here, grab this. Speak to Mila. I think she was at the casino.
These pads are currently open for business.
Yeah,
Have
okay.
a safe and pleasant stay.
Chocobo, have you started FF16 or are you going to play it? I will be streaming FF16 eventually, guys, by the way, when we get to it in the list. Right now, we're only coming up to FF7 again. Who knows when we'll get there, though, because Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth is said to be the hardest JRPG. You're actually stupid far in it. Yeah, I am. I don't know how far I am, but I've gotten pretty decent, I think. I will probably platinum the game, maybe. So I'm going to be playing the original Final Fantasy VII, but the PC version, because I've already done Remake and I've already done the original, and they don't really have a super good remaster for the base game. Although, if they released Ever Crisis, I'd be playing that. But unfortunately, Ever Crisis isn't out yet, and who knows when it will be.
Hello there. Tell me, little lady, it's your first time playing Pazak?
You can tell?
I've got an eye for this sort of thing. Pazak's a gentleman's sport, a real test of...
Hey, I hit 20. That means I won, right?
Yeah.
You're Mila Escalus, aren't you? I believe you have a lightsaber that belongs to me.
I knew this would happen. I warned him, but he wouldn't listen. Please, don't kill me. I'll get the lightsaber back, I promise.
I hope you plan to elaborate.
It was my no-good father. He broke the oath. Dad was never very smart, but a couple of years ago he topped himself. Put everything we had, lightsaber included, on the sabacc table against a sleazebag named Gil Rosen, a known cheater. Lost it all.
I'd like a word with your father.
Now he's dead, and I'm paying off his debts. All of them. I'd get the lightsaber back, but Rosen has it, and he's holed up in the industrial area. It's too dangerous, and I can't exactly afford help.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Look, you want to go? Fine. But I'd get killed. Rosen will have guards everywhere. Oh, and please don't kill me. Only an Escalus can open the lightsaber case. It's some kind of genetic lock, so if you get it, bring it here.
Okay, so I've never played Star Ocean 1, so I can't speak to that. But I can say Dragon Quest VIII is among my favorites of the series, so go with that. It's like Dragon Quest XI Lite. Dragon Quest XI took everything that was great about GQ 8 and basically made it better. Subjectively speaking, of course. Some people still like 8 better, which, you know, that's fine too, because 8's a fantastic game. And worth all the praise. That said, Star Ocean 1 is very popular, so... yeah. So I got the urge to play all the Final Fantasies again on stream, which we're going to do. All the mainline ones anyway. With the inclusion of 13 too, because dudes use channel points to purchase that.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I kind of want to do the same for Dragon Quest as well, because I just love Dragon Quest. There's so many more versions of the games I can play. I still have to play the NES versions for you guys, and the Game Boy versions of the originals. Boop, boop, boop. My favorite version of Dragon Quest IV is probably the DS version, but it would be really nice if they ever released them on PC, if they gave us some of the Android port for 4, because it has the party chat function that you don't get in the DS version or any others. And I kind of want to see what they programmed for the characters to say and do. Yeah, Mel knows what I'm talking about. Also, I've been getting an urge to replay Dragon Quest Heroes and Dragon Quest Heroes 2. That's the reason you bought. Yeah, so I have the mobile version as well for that reason. But I haven't gotten any time to play it. But I'm considering just like sitting down and playing it when I'm out and about. instead of Pokemon Go because I like Pokemon Go. It's fun. It gives me something to do when I walk around, and I don't put any money into it except for every year I get the Go Fest ticket and I take part in that. That's about the maximum amount of money I spend on that game. But sometimes when I'm like sitting at the TV, it might be fun to just play Dragon Quest IV on my phone. Why did I run all the way here? Why do I have mail? I just heard the news. Nomar is dead. I can scarcely believe it. I've lived in the shadow of Nomar's rejection for 20 years now. After decades of heartbreak, I'm finally free of the man. I suppose I ought to thank you, but your presence on Alderaan and reopened wounds I thought mended decades ago. That said, do me a favor and never come back to Alderaan. Fuck you. Alright guys, we gotta go back and kill Rihanna Wrist.
Welcome.
She told me not to do something, and I don't appreciate that. Kidding. Anywho, yeah. You've really been hoping they did a switch port of DQ 456 since they did create a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Mel, actually, I've been considering picking up a physical copy of 1, 2, and 3 when I get a little bit of extra money set aside because, you know, I collect Dragon Quest stuff, so hopefully I can still find one of those. But I really, really like a 456 as well. Because when it comes to like Dragon Quest like interconnected stories, I think while I really love what 1, 2, and 3 did, I absolutely adore 4, 5, and 6's world. You should go immediately back to Alderaan. Exactly. Jeremy, you know what you should do? Play Dragon Quest. The Switch version's like $12 for the first one. I tried to talk Nick into playing it, and he started it, but then he gave up really fast. And I need someone to play it so I can talk to them about it. I'm considering picking up a Japanese copy of the offline version as well of DQ10 because I have the PS5 version, I think. Heroes. Yeah, I have a PS4 version of Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 10. I also have the Wii version of the Dragon Quest 10 actually. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Exactly. Yeah, I need to play vicariously through someone else, so Jeremy, I'm gonna need you to play Dragon Quest 1. I saw Dookie playing Kenshin Dragon Quest recently as well. And I actually really like the look of that and wish I could find a copy for myself, but expensive. Oh geez, that thing died immediately. Wait, what level do I learn something new? Great, 35. Wow, that really spaced them apart. I'm only 29. Have you ever played a Dragon Quest 1 randomizer? I haven't. Do you know of a good site to get a DQ1 randomizer? I messed around on a DQ4 randomizer, and I kind of want to do it again, just for fun. But I would love, because I know your Hurt More Draki came from a randomizer for the first one. Dude, the Japanese cartridges for Gold and Silver were an amazing find. Yes, please. I will, that's definitely something I'm interested in. when we're done, maybe when we're done with Saturday, I can, or Saturday. Maybe when we're done with Sunday, we can do randomizer Saturday or something. Ken, you gotta heal me, dude. No, you actually do gotta heal me. Hey, thanks, bud. Alright, so Ken, we're gonna have to swap you up, bud. I need Andronicus because he actually heals me.
I'm unfollow.
Miss me, huh? Not your time yet.
Only because you don't heal me. Andronicus, why did you break him out? Perfect. Come on, one more static shock. That's all we need. There it is. Interrupt. Okay, we've killed all the dudes that we need to kill, so let's just go talk to Gil Rawson. Hi, Gil.
You shouldn't have come here, Seth. I've got eyes and ears all over this city. I heard all about your little talk with the Aeschylus whelp. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous, so I'm willing to make a deal.
You have my complete, undivided attention.
Here's what I propose. I give you the lightsaber, and you come work for me as my own personal Sith. That, or you pay me 3 million credits.
I don't think so.
We have committed the appropriate amount of murder.
Boys, kill the Sith.
Sir, you do realize...
No complaints. I don't pay you to complain. Kill her. Kill her! What are you doing?
Sorry, boss. You can't pay me enough to fight no Sith.
Walk away, boys. No one has to get hurt.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Boys, let's get out of here while we still have our hides, huh?
Wait, this isn't what I pay you for. You fools, you'll never work on Nar Shaddaa again.
I don't think they care.
Look, I'll make you another deal, okay? I'll give you the lightsaber. You let me live. It's not like you could open the case anyway.
The lightsaber, and you clear the Aeschylus girl's debts.
Fine, fine. I cancel the debts, and you can have your lightsaber. Just don't kill me. Get out of here, please.
He's lucky I met my murder quota already. Wow, he bitched out real fast. That sounded like Corsa, yeah. Oh, fuck. Dude's just like, nope, I'm out, see ya. Hey, look, it's the futuristic, police box. The Doctor. Viewers, does anybody know what's going on with Doctor Who? Like, I heard they announced the new Doctor, but they haven't done, like, I don't think they've done the episode where she regenerates into him, or I haven't heard anything about him his season. I don't remember how to pronounce his name, except I think his first name is pronounced Shooty. He plays Eric in the show Sex Education. Very, very funny actor, and very, very good actor for the role they gave him. So I think he'd make a really good Doctor. Doctor Who. The next episode will be out in 2025. Is that actually true, or? Because I wouldn't be surprised. British TV shows are very strange with their release schedule. Look at Black Mirror. Yeah, it's sad that you're talking nonsense, but I can't tell the difference because of how strange Britain's TV release system is. Remember when Sherlock was out and we only got like an episode every 6 weeks? I didn't actually follow Sherlock, so I'll have to take your word for it on that, but that also doesn't surprise me. Mel, why is Nar Shaddaa your favorite planet in Star Wars: The Old Republic? It really isn't. She's like, that's blasphemy. That's slander. Never speak that. The red light district is fun? No, those are not words I thought I'd hear you say. Or I guess, in this case, type. Bingle Bangle Foofa Womp is great. And I actually have plans to watch Sherlock, so I liked Elementary, the show with Lucy Liu. That was fun. So far, my favorite iteration of Sherlock Holmes is probably House. The show's just really good, and it's a weird take on the Sherlock Holmes formula. Actually, that or Doctor Who. Doctor Who is also a Sherlock Holmes style show. Yeah. Given that, you know, Doctor Who was, I think, 1950 something, 1960. I think the first season came out in 1958. No, 1963. Okay. Oh wow, it's the Doctor Who's as old as my dad. It's a little younger than my dad.
So did you give that scumbag Rosen a taste of his own blood?
Your debt is cleared.
Thanks. I appreciate that a lot. Now, let me see that case. Just a second here. Oh, there you go. I hope it's what you wanted. Anyway, now that I don't have to pay Rosen off, I'll probably ditch this place. I owe you one.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
I hope I'm up to the task. Good luck out there.
So as I always say, don't listen to fandoms about anything. I absolutely love Dragon Quest, but it's one of the tamer fandoms, but I still tend to not get involved with it. Like, I don't really get involved with any fandoms, really. Excluding, like, people like Mel and people like within my inner circle. We revel in Dragon Quest, but what I mean is, like, the greater community as a whole, I never listen to what they say. They tend to be super vehement, and one of the communities I do my damnedest to stay away from is the Game of Thrones community. Holy crap. You're like, hey, I'm new to the series, and they instantly spoil the entire show for you. One of fandom is the Final Fantasy community I also avoid. Especially now with FF16's release. I don't know what circles you walk in, but I've never had any issues avoiding a fandom. But I don't walk in the same circles as you, so it's entirely possible that
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
our experiences are vastly different. But yeah, I avoid the Persona fandom as well. It's pretty sad when you can walk into a fandom and just say, I think X game is the best, and you immediately start a fight. Never mind, this person just randomly says. I have no idea what this person in chat is saying. Also avoid the SMT fandom unless it's a March dude's cool as fuck. I actually haven't seen too many issues with the SMT fandom personally, but I don't doubt that they're there. You guys lost to Piamet? What the fuck? What is going on here? You also try to avoid the 40k fandom, but it's hard too because you also really like seeing how people have painted their armies. I mean, you can look at that and just avoid the comments, right? But actually, believe it or not, I don't have a lot of experience with the 40k community, but I have found that... oh, I went to the wrong one. Oops. I have found that everyone I've spoken to that's part of the fandom and the tweets on it have all mostly been decent, at least in recent years. But, like I said, I have only skimmed the surface of that fandom. Wait. What? I literally just went to the other elevator. Are both these taking me to the Imperial Agent one? Am I going crazy? Okay. This is right. I think I just ran to the same one twice somehow. Just ran in a circle. Alright. We'll go with that. Anyway, I know that fandom's terrible. FF14's community used to be really, really good. And honestly, the vast majority of players I run into are great people. But somehow, for some reason, PMX keeps attracting super rude people, and her view of the community is that it sucks. But I'd say in my almost 10 years playing the game, I have very rarely ran into any players that I thought were bad apples. The worst stuff I hear is stuff that I read about happening in the raiding community, and I'm sorry, but the raiding community in every game is just awful. I don't do pickup groups because I just don't like dealing with random strategies, and people are such whiners in the groups. Holy crap. You wipe once and like, alright, we're disbanding.
Hail to the Emperor! More importantly, hail to you, Master.
Hey, thank you. Alright, I gotta use my holo terminal. We're kicking some butt today.
Apprentice, you have all the artifacts. Excellent. Meet me on Drummoncass immediately. I'm sorry I don't have more time to talk. There is much work to do to prepare the ritual.
Look at her. No time to talk. Too busy plotting your demise, cruel witch. You have done well, Flesh of my
Also, Mel, thank you.
Seeking out your inheritance, but things are more dire than I suspected.
I see your message there.
I have discovered the nature of Darth Zash's strange rituals. There is no doubt that she intends to cause you harm.
Oh, I knew it was too good to last.
Yes, her words smell of honey and taste of poison. Zash praises your great strength, yet she fears it. The rituals she performs are to protect her against the Force. Ask yourself, why go to such lengths to defend herself against the Force if she has no intention of fighting you?
So, what now?
Do not let Zash move first. Arm yourself with anger. Steel yourself with hate. Crush her before she has a chance to strike.
Poison is also honey.
Do not face her alone, but bring an ally who can break through her defenses.
Zash won't know what hit her.
Good.
The poison is also honey, because your character is allergic to honey.
I am too weak to face Zash. It depends on you.
Turns out this Force...
Just remember, whatever you do, Do not enter the Dark Temple alone. Zash is prepared.
Turns out Lord Kalig is just a force projection. Dude, why is this weapon so shit? Is it because I gotta put modifications in it? Because I don't have any mods for it. I was hoping it'd be better when I got it, but... Can I go buy crystals and such? I could spend 250,000, but I don't have enough credits. I could also spend 50 of these. That's actually not bad. But what I could really use is some actual modifications to make it better. He's actually Sith Lord Bane. Like, I guess we could go to the fleet and see if we could, like, buy some mods. He's actually Sith Lord Bane. I don't think he'd be Bane, unless he's like fucking projecting himself into the past, because this takes place like 3,000 years before Bane's even born. Or 4,000, something like that. Alright, let's go to the door here on the exit, and then we'll take our last break of today's stream, and then we will continue on with the last 30 minutes. I feel like I've done nothing so far today.